Hello there, Aaron. I'm a demon first. Hope you're doing well. It's good seeing you. Another new week. And more streams. But I hope you're doing well. Gonna be in the solo world again today. It's gonna be fun. I hope, anyway. It's always the hope, right? That we have fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. We'll be on the solo world, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably just place down some more stone as usual. Feels like that's been the majority of it. Lee Clark, hello, hello. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. Help, I need an excuse to stay home. Well, I'm streaming. Is that not a you need an excuse? How about the fact you had a long work day filled with loads of meetings and you're tired? 'Cause that's probably the truth. Cinnamon needs some loving, so you have to stay home, Hannah. That's not. Cinnamon's napping behind me. You doing well? That's good to hear. I'm glad. We had quite the week last week, and I feel like we're like coming to like a nice conclusion of one thing, moving on to the next. It's nice. No one needs to know that. Thad just blast it out on stream. What? What? Short-term memory is just talking about Cinnamon being asleep. Was Cinnamon not sleeping? She's sleeping in her cat tree. Or on her cat tree. Here we are. Looking in the mountain as always. Sorry, Hannah, I tried, but I'm short on excuses today. Isn't it silly that you need excuses to do something? Shouldn't you just be able to do what you please? Depends on the situation, I guess. Sometimes there are things you must do, you know, there's nothing wrong with just wanting to stay home. I changed my title, right? Yeah. That's good. Man, I watched back my my PV wow. My POV of the final fight of the charity event. It's a good fight. It was fun. Also, if any sounds are too loud or too quiet, just say something. I had messed around with them for that final fight a little bit. But I should have put it near back to normal. Usually my game sounds are just quieter in general. Red screen. There we go. This is all working. Fabulous. Break time. I don't need no break. Where were we last, huh? It's tough to remember with all the different things we've been doing. And spending time in the creative world. We just finished up the charity event stuff. I feel like we've barely been on the world. And I feel like I've just been busy in general. I know we left off somewhere around in this area. I think we actually did just like leave off right there. We were like going just back and forth in long strides. Last couple of regular streams were working on statues, so I don't remember where it was. Yeah. Yeah, we've been putting some time into the statues. I said I would if you guys raised $1,000. I still like balancing it. The statue streams can be be a little boring. Mainly because it's just tedious work. Although, I must say, I feel like I'm getting them down, putting the statues together and all that, so if I have some free time, if maybe I'll try and get a bunch of statues done this coming weekend. I think we'll just grab some stone and start placing. Making great progress as always. Anyone have anything crazy happen to them recently? Always intrigued. There was a few different student drivers I ended up behind today. And the one of them, the poor thing, it was busy. It was right around lunchtime, and they were driving in a busy area, and they didn't know when to go in the roundabout. And they kept inching forward. I was like, just go, you got this. They eventually went, but it took a little bit. They probably had 2 good chances they would have been fine going that they didn't. They're learning. As I'm over here, I'm like, hurry up. I didn't mind. Then I had to follow them for a little bit. They were going like 5 under. It was a fun drive. Thank you for the hydrate there, Miley. How are you doing? That was my random fun thing that happened today that stands out, I'd say. Twice today I was behind a student driver. It's like, what the heck? What are the odds? Those student drivers, they are scary. And also, I don't blame the student driver for this one. I blame the instructor. I'm following it. I was following this one of them. The same one that didn't know when to go in the roundabout, like go into the roundabout. It's following him. And we both are taking the same exit out of the roundabout. Well, at first it looked like he was just gonna do a full circle around it and not take the exit I was taking. Yeah, no, last second change and I had to hit the brakes. I was like, what are you doing? Blame the instructor. They weren't clear on their instructions on where they wanted you to go. Yeah, so they are scary. Just, you gotta be patient and aware. But Miley, it's good seeing you. I hope all is well. You're on my mind. I heard a song that had a violin in it. I was like, Miley plays that. Don't ask me what the song was. I have no idea. I don't know. I always see a whole bunch of crazy things with driving. People don't know how to drive. Me and Hannah had to get groceries this weekend, and people are terrible at driving. We were out on Sunday. Yeah, it was just chaos. It was pure anarchy. You awake, Cinnamon? I heard a jingle. Well, time for some bathing. Just real quickly. Ah. Oh, I gotta turn my redeems on. Tabs reminded me, I think, last stream. I had them off for a while. I'm surprised nobody said anything sooner. I don't know how long they've been off. Or at least the one of them. Cookies. I think it was only cookies that I turn off. Yeah. Oh! I know what we need to do. Oh, let's pause this. I need to make a book for you guys. For everyone that donated. And my name tool and wings. There we go. I knew there was a second one I had. Let's pull up my link. No talking to me, Thad. That was close. We did get one more donation. Yeah, we got another $100 after stream had ended. So raised us to 1,600. Let's make that book, huh? I think the only thing I don't fully know, what I want to do is if I should put the amounts. What I need to do? I need to make a shulker of book and quills. I feel like I always have a tough time making them. Do book and quills stack? I don't think they do. Like even before you write in them. I should have a few, I feel like. Yeah. Alright, that's managed. What, paper? No, I don't need paper. I do, but I don't. I think I have books somewhere. That's an ink sac, it's gonna be a feather, and a book. Maybe I don't have a book. Let's make a book. Dang. At some point, I need to make this look fancy. What do we call it? What? Oh, just barely. The event was called Last Life for Extra Life. That's what it was called from those that put it together. The charity is called Extra Life. I'm just throwing fanciness in here. Is the game paused? It looks paused. Okay, good. Now how do we want to do this? We start from the back end, I guess? We'll just go from there. Hello there, Dr. J. That was the last life for actually world champion. I'm doing well. Hi there, Dr. J. I'm not. I try not to rub things in. Get D. Clark. How should I organize this? I think I'm just gonna go off of who donated first down the list. We had a thing that for anyone that, hey, Dr. J, you're actually going to be in this. You'll actually be in the book because you donated to me. Anyone that donated to me is put into a book from our world. At some point, we need to make a library. It's actually on my build list. Is to build a library. Okay, where are we next? We had one from Anonymous. I don't know who Anonymous was. Another from D. Clark. Here's Lana. Whoops, typing over there. Lana. D. Clark. Then we had Hannah. Many of you, D. Clark, you're amazing. You know that? You're downright amazing. Oh, Jesse made it. Glad you're doing. I am. How are you doing, Dr. J? I'm sorry. I'm over here not looking at that screen. I'm over on my right screen. Jesse D. Clark. There's so many of D. Clark. You're everywhere. Lots of Hannah. There's Dr. J. We'll write out your full name. I'm great so far, no worries. That's good. I'm glad you're doing great. Do you have a stream schedule? Lana with 125. Oh my goodness. Multiple hundreds. Oh, Deadeye. That's not a D Clark, that's a Deadeye. Talking about me? I was on the phone. I am talking about you, Mr. Amazing. You donated so much. I want you to know that. As I go back and read this list. You probably donated the most out of anyone. Just like overall between all the communities. Anna, Hannah, Lana, D. Clark. And then the best one of all, my mother had been wanting to donate for a long time. The entire time. So she made it in 9th. Wow. Really? Did I miss anyone? I don't think so. That seems like the complete list from what I remember reading off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just that thing you had done. Yep. That seems right. I'm gonna leave this unsigned for now. Just because I might want to edit how it looks, but now I have the list. We're just terraforming as usual though, Dr. J. Or we were. Getting back to it now. I didn't know you liked Terraforming. Yeah, you know. I don't really like it all too much. I don't even think I'm that joking. I enjoy it. What's your stream schedule, Dr. J? I gotta know. I think you had asked. Oh no, we left our Stone Shulker, of course. I haven't narrowed it down just yet. Off of me not trying to I don't know why I never just go and look myself. Usually I just slowly figure it out. There it is. Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Really? Central time? Oh, well, see, now that's just the best time zone. Stream at 8 in the morning on Wednesday? This explains why I never see your streams. You have Wednesday off, okay. Wait, so you don't... Do you have a usual set in stone schedule? Like, my schedule is Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 p.m. Central start time, roughly. I usually end up starting early, but... You're not even in the West Coast anymore, Lana. You're in Central Time Zone. Accept it. But it's Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Or my days, 5 p.m. Central. Central Time Zone, stinky. No, it's not. How do I... There we go. Ah, all is well. Lana, how are you doing? To be fair, I've just been doing Tuesday, Thursday, Friday for I don't know, probably near a year. A year plus. We've been doing Tuesday streams for a long time. The time shifts around for me. Or it just has over the years. So have the days, truthfully. Mine's set in stone. Wednesdays are usually 8-hour streams. Weekends are about 4. Okay. So now this is making so much more sense. It's like you're streaming at 8 a.m. on Wednesday. Oh, they're 8 hours though. That's why I catch part of it. And then I don't spend a lot of time on Twitch usually over the weekend, so I usually miss most of those streams. Every once in a while, if I'm hanging about and don't have a lot going on, I'll be lurking, but I like it. I don't stream Wednesday. Keep that in mind. Good, enjoy my days off. Are ya? Oh, that's good. Did you take actual days off, or are they just the usual days you have off? I'm doing well. Terraforming away. You made it in the book, Lana. The charity event book, the list of people that donated. At some point, we'll have a library in this world. A dwarven library. Even cooler. Filled with scrolls, you know, book and quills. I'm in the book. Mm-hmm. Still don't know if I want to throw mounts in. I think I might. And then I might just reorder them from highest to lowest. I feel like that works better than just throwing in from who first donated to the going down. Be kind of cool to look back on. I know it sounds silly, but could you imagine having like a really cool dwarven library build and we can actually just grab a book off the shelf and it has stuff in it from things we've done in the past and a lovely raid from Newbie Novels. I love that username. How are you doing? Newbie Nation has been I love it. Welcome on in there. How are you doing? What were you up to today there, Newbie Novels? Newbie Novels? That's a tongue twister. Love the username. No, don't raid them. Shout them out. There we go. Does the NZ stand for New Zealand? Just taking a guess. Let's get a shout out for you. Thank you for the raid though. I really appreciate that. We're just terraforming. Working on a pile of rocks. The big pile of rocks, to be fair, but Mootship, hello there. Welcome on in. I recognize your name. Hope you're doing well. How's Baldur's Gate been there, Lana? Mal, hello there. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Also, if anyone needs a raid and run, feel no worries at all. I understand. Either you're either you're the streamer, and you're probably a little bit tired and need something to eat, or you were a viewer and you're hanging out and chatting. That can be tiring as well. So please do stand up, grab a drink of water, maybe something to eat. Otherwise, I'll be here for, I don't know, a few hours. You're always welcome to come on back. I'm discovering so much that we missed in the Underdark, and I'm loving it. Excited for the newest update coming out with the new subclasses. More subclasses! I love it. I was doing bingo. What do you mean you were doing bingo? Like Minecraft bingo? I gotta head out to go do adulting. Ugh. I'm so sorry. Moot summoned us here. I knew I recognized their username. I appreciate you raiding on over there, Newbie Novels. I fully understand you need to head out. And Moot, thank you for the shout out. suggesting me. I appreciate it. More. I can. The crazy showing, Lana. Minecraft bingo. Oh, perfect. Now I'm sold. It's like normal bingo. You're just like spinning a wheel. Minecraft bingo is a lot of fun though. I've really enjoyed it. The server that we found a while ago. Sounds fun. Well, I don't mean to hold you here. So if you do need to raid and run, no worries at all. I came here with a raid from Skunk or Jay. It was probably Skunk. That makes sense. I think a couple of days ago, can't remember though. A couple of days ago. Well, I know Blonde Skunk, Jay. I know we've been getting a lot of raids from new people recently that I don't know as well. Or I don't know their username as well. Apparently people know me. I don't know when that happened. Maybe it could have been Jay. I don't recognize Jay's name though. Found a raid there. There's a Holly and Josh raid. I don't know where that one came from. They were doing all the mods 10. Triple H rated. Baked Ian. They're always fun. Know them and Echo. There was a Loopy raid from the charity event. We never ran into Loopy. Although I'm pretty sure I took quite a few sword swings at them in the PvP fight. And they didn't have a totem. I kind of felt bad. That's all I'm scrolling back for. I want to be a drunk monk and kicks. It looks so fun. Uh-huh. As long as you have dreams, Lana. Must have been Sunk then. I just know it was someone from the Afterlife server. Yeah, it was probably Blonde Skunk. So yeah, I can do private lobbies and make your own cards and do teams. They also get a weekly card you can do. Oh, that sounds fun. I've always enjoyed. I've enjoyed Minecraft Bingo the few times I've played. Although I don't know if few counts it. The good handful that I played, I enjoyed it. It was always fun with teammates though. Because then it's like, even if you're not doing 100% well, it's like your teammates also getting stuff done, hopefully. Plus, it's like it's a fun and easy way to just like play the game. Everyone enjoys Minecraft, right? Sometimes you get bored of doing building over and over. It's a fun way to just be in the game, playing it, and learning things. Instead of the endless building. Although I enjoy the endless building. Just variety. Variety's nice. Like that charity event. That's why it's probably why I enjoyed it so much. It was just a little bit different. And we've been on just doing my solo world for quite a few months without any change up. It was a lot of fun. And the PvP at the end, I finally was able to just hack people and without any restriction. It was a good fight. If anyone missed it, I know the VOD's on YouTube, or it's probably still on Twitch. I think it was right around the 3-hour mark is when it started. or right before. Did one for another friend's birthday. Was one of the server devs. Some random jumped in the private match. They were my teammate. They won for us. Played Minecraft on and off throughout the years. I know the basics. Well, there you go. I don't know if I could ever really say I have taken a break from Minecraft. I definitely have. There was probably a portion there where I probably took a few months break. That'd probably be the most. It's just like a few months. It's always been a game where I like to just be in the game. It's fun to walk about and do even meaningless tasks or dull tasks. I don't know. You get the point. There's a reason I've been playing it for, I don't know, probably 14 years. Or almost 14. I haven't played from just the beginning, but just about. Yeah, I'm gonna head off now. Have a good stream. Sounds good there, Newbie Novels. I still love that username. It's fun. And oh, and thank you for the follow. You have a good rest of your evening there, or day. I appreciate you raiding on over. I really do. Rainy day, where am I? Where I am? It's a rainy day, where you're at? You guys call the Menzie? I'm always gonna be a noob, and I like to write and read novels, so hence name. Plus, I live in, is it New Zealand? Really? Oh, well, then have a good day, right? Sounds right. I don't actually know. I don't know that time zone. I haven't had too many. It is 12:30. Ah, perfect. Well, you have a good one. You head out. It sounds like you got adulting to do, as much enjoyment as that sounds. Yeah, it was a rainy day, rainy/snowy day for me here yesterday, Mal. We'll see you next time. New Zealand time is the future. I always say, oh, it is the future. Come on now. Yeah, those upside down people are living in the future. Don't know how they do it. Sorry. Actually, one of my friends just moved back to New Zealand. I had first met them, they were there, and now it sounds like they've moved back. That's fun. Or no, they didn't go to New Zealand. I think they're in Australia. That's what it was. It's close enough. Though I really do want to go to New Zealand at some point. I like Lord of the Rings. Quite a bit. Would be fun to go. Seems to be a rainy day in Minecraft as well. It's absolutely freezing here today. It was up to 50 degrees Fahrenheit last week Thursday. Today it was 5. It was 5 degrees out. It's freezing. With a breeze. It was not fun. I greatly dislike this back and forth. Pick a temp. We warned you, Lana. It does this. We get a bad start to the winter, at least in recent years. We get a bad start to the winter, where it doesn't really get cold or snows for a while. Then we get a good amount of snow for a little bit. All of it melts. It feels like springtime. And then it just comes right back comes back to us again. They like hit that 50-degree mark that we hit. Feels like spring. We get like some nice rain, and then it drops again, and it's cold, and it snows again. Although it hasn't snowed yet. I don't really want any snow again, but it usually does. Oh, and during that first like cold spout that we have, it's usually like -20 or -40 for about a week. We had that already, luckily. That was fun. Supposed to get some ice tomorrow night. Yeah, kind of love winter. And it's not warming up anytime soon. We'll have it'll get up into the 20s for the weekend, or at least Friday, Thursday to Saturday. And then it drops back down. It's terrible. We had one good week, Lana, for temp. Or at least it felt nice. Like, it even got warm enough where there wasn't frost on my windshield. Well, that's gone. Got warm enough here the last few days. Now it's just muddy outside. Ugh. I don't like when it's muddy outside. I'm gonna sue Minnesota for emotional suffering. Won't stop you. What am I getting? I meant get them on a... Oh, okay. Get. I hate when that happens, when you accidentally send the message before you're done typing. I don't know if that message makes sense either, D. Clark. Get. Shoo. Get back, Lana. D. Clark would never. Unless you're annoying him in a game. Means I'm turning sideways to type on my laptop. Ah, I see. What, am I like on the TV or something? I would never tell you to get Lana. Well, don't say that now. Lana will work hard to make you tell her to get. Nope, I'm crossing animals. Ah, okay, that's fair. Unless I'm messing with his cooking station. That from like Overcooked. Whatever the game was called. Raft? Oh. No, we only tell you to get when you're trying to put vegetables on the grill. D. Clark works hard, fishing day and night to get us the food we deserve. And you're over here in La La Land collecting beets and trying to take up grill space. It was mean. I'm sorry, Lana. You're not in La La Land. I don't know what kind of land you're in, but none at all, in fact. You're on the ocean. Speaking of, we do have a game night this coming Friday. In case anyone missed it, we'll be playing the raft. Or raft. So obviously, Lana, you'll do the right thing and call out of work and join us. Or you just miss the first 2 hours. Either one works. You got Tiny Glade today? I still need to sit down and actually play it. But I highly suggest. I don't know. Maybe I don't highly suggest. It's going to be addictive. It totally is. And it isn't at the same time. Because you got to have a certain level of creativity and understanding of the game. I've seen some crazy things made in it where someone made an interior by doing the interior first and then doing the exterior. Because there's not actual interiors in the game. So you got to kind of think outside the box. So you got to use all of these exterior objects you have to make the interior. Obviously, you don't have to make interiors, but it really, when you start thinking that way, where you start to layer things and add, and you make objects out of shapes and that you aren't usually supposed to be able to do unless you layer it. It gets your brain thinking in a cool way, and it allows you to make those really beautiful things. Just like with Minecraft, where you gotta start thinking outside the box to get the shapes you want. I don't know. When I had seen someone do that, I had seen it a few times now. But when I first saw it, I was like, oh my goodness. This completely unlocks a different way of thinking and understanding to the game. So anywho, definitely could be addictive. You just gotta slowly learn the basics. Also, when the most recent update I had seen when I was reading my email about it, sounded really cool. It added a lot more like decorative things that you can mess around with, which is one of the things I felt like it was lacking. It had decorative stuff pop up, but you couldn't do anything with it. And they now have added more to it. I've loved every single time I've seen anything about the game. It looks like an extremely cozy and fun thing to just mess around with. The little bit I had played on it, it's just this it had the same feeling as any time I've worked on any sort of art piece or Minecraft build, um, where the more time you put into it and the more edits you do, the better it got. Oh, fun game. You gotta have the patience. Or not. You can just mess around with it and do whatever. Sometimes that's the best wonder in most games. Is the unknowing. Also, we need to talk to Calvin. That guy needs to teach me how to use Axiom better. It's lurking in their stream, and Calvin is over here making clouds, like huge clouds, for like a background of a build. And they're just over here flipping it in all sorts of different directions. I'm like, I need to know how to do this. I was right. You can fully like flip a wall, let's say that's straight up like this. You could flip it down where it's then like this. I just don't know how. I was playing some today, just really learning how to do things. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if they've changed it, but I had felt limited with how much build space I had. I don't know if it's intentional. One of those things where I was like, come on. It might cause the game to be unstable, but let me make the game unstable. I wanna go to the limits of my computer. Yeah, not a lot of build space. It does make my PC hum though. Does it? I I don't think it did. I mean, I got a beastly computer. I don't remember it having any issues with mine. But it definitely feels like a game where it's like if you had just endless amounts of build space, you would just crash it. Mine is not beastly. That's fair. No, I built my own computer and I built it to be able to do anything I'd ever want. And then I keep updating it. One of these days and more likely years, I gotta strip the entire thing down, put a new motherboard in it for DDR5, but for now, we'll stick with DDR4 because that sounds expensive. For one day. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to play Don't Starve Together. At least time it wouldn't work when I tried. I know. Um we can try and figure it out just between me and you. See if you're able to just join me just in general, even on like a new world. Like I truly have no idea what it was last time. It felt like your computer just like couldn't load it, but you're able to load your own world, so it's really weird. Something said about my cave pack. That could have been it. Do you have like mods that are enabled? Although I feel like when you join something, it would just kick those mods into I don't know, just wouldn't load the mods. I'm pretty sure my cave, the world we were in, the caves were just normal caves. I don't think I touched any settings with them. Mainly because I don't know the caves as well as the rest of the game. We got a lot of time before we get around to that game, though. I don't even know if that's actually going to be the game we play, not this coming game night, but the next. I don't know if it's enabled or not. I click play. That's fair. Have you installed any sort of mods, like from the Steam Workshop? I still feel like that wouldn't be an issue. Just curious. Nope, okay. I think the simple solution here is that we create a Thulk Game Night fund pool, and anytime someone needs a game or any of that, we're able to get it for them, or even to like an extreme extent, we could get people better computers. This is a joke at that point, but for games, I could see that. It'd be cool if we could also do computers. So then all of us could play together. Or we stick to free games. Either one works. I know it's tough for people to be getting new games often. Especially if they're like, well, I don't know if I'll ever play this game again. So if I'm only playing it for one night, I don't know if it's worth it, which is fair. Usually why I try and rotate back to games. Or I rotate back to favorites. We actually, so I Don't Starve Together is a good one. The game goes on sale often, and when it goes on sale, it's like $3. And we played it a lot in the beginning, so a lot of people already have it. I go back and forth on them sometimes. I do spend a lot of time on Minecraft, though. It's a one-time purchase. Yeah. I don't know. I don't plan on game nights going away anytime soon, so usually if I suggest a game night for Thulk Game Night, and usually will end up rotating back to it. Raft is actually a unique one. This one came out of the blue when Hannah threw together just a random game night because people were wanting to play games. And apparently people just either were alright getting the game or already had it. It wasn't one of the ones that I had planned for a game night. But I felt like we were enjoying it, so for the group of people that have been playing it, I thought it'd be fun to do it for this week. Although Lana's ditching us for work, I think. Plan both game nights on my days I work. They weren't the days you usually would work. You switched your schedule. Okay. Okay. So this is the funny thing. Usually I also play a different game for Thult Game Night, and I let you guys choose the game. I usually just come up with the list on the spot of what I'm feeling, or I have a little one roughly created beforehand. But we usually play a different game other than Minecraft every single Thult Game Night. Or not every single Thult, every Mountathon that we've put together. And usually I let you guys vote for the game, and some of them are single player, and some of them are multiplayer. And usually you guys vote for the multiplayer ones, and then I play with you guys for the Mountathon. So maybe you'll be able to play then, Lana. Or are you busy for the Mountathon too? Because if you're busy then, you might as well just call in. I mean, it's one day. Evil. You have to talk to your scheduler, Lana. D. Clark, I'm my scheduler. Well, go get a mirror and yell at yourself. That's funny. To be fair, Lana plans out her schedule further in advance than I plan out Thult Game Night. Mainly because if I plan out Thult Game Night too far in advance, people are going to forget about it and schedule things over it. Which is something Tabs has done, I know. Make sure you point your finger too. Gonna give myself the middle one. Good thing we have context. Do that to others a lot when I go out in public. T. Clark, you can't do that to random people. Okay, that sounds wrong. I didn't mean it to. It was the all right. It's the first part of that was just that made it not sound correct. You better not be busy for the Mountathon, right, Lana? There's no way. That'd be 3 weekends in a row. You would never do that to yourself. Let me check. It's not this coming weekend, it's the next. The 15th, right? I don't actually know the day. We've had this planned out far in advance. Yeah, the 15th. What? You can't miss the Mountathon. Now that's just rude. A long stream. Go get that mirror. What kind of schedule? Okay, we gotta talk. What kind of schedule have you made for yourself? It's just so I'm understanding here. You're working this Friday, next Saturday, And then also next Friday. The next Friday. You're terrible at scheduling. One where I don't have to work 3 days in a row. You never plan anything on Saturdays? We just had 5 weekends of Saturday streams. For anyone that doesn't know, Lana also only works 3 days a week. It's 3 12-hours, right? A beautiful schedule. Uh-huh. That's why you're missing out on 2 Thult game nights and possibly the once a year mountathon. Next you're gonna tell me you're scheduled on my birthday. Hey, when's your birthday? It's in June. But yours is coming up in like a month, Lana, along with Tabs and Laura. Oh, I'm sorry. You have no birthday? Never age? I feel like I'm starting to rub off on people. I don't like celebrating. I take the day off, and I think I've streamed the last few. And that was it. Oh, you young pups are cute. Well, until you get to my numbers. We're gonna lose the ability to type? I'm so sorry, Tico. Rude. Uh, it made you laugh. Probably. But accurate. He did make me laugh. See? Uh, this mountain's beautiful. Further I get along and watching the stat number climb for stone placed, the more it makes me think we might actually have a chance of hitting 2 million stone placed. I didn't think I would. I knew it would be close. We're almost to 1.25 million stone placed. We still got a little ways to go. Ah, I know what we should do for the Mountathon. Different game. It's not a different game at all, but we get a temporary server for the day, a Minecraft server, and we all just PvP. We all get to PvP against each other. I think it'd be a blast, at least for me. I might still be on my I'm still happy um with winning the PvP fight. I can't believe my bow broke. I went back and read all the comments that people left, all the different chat messages during the fight. Appreciate Laura and Hannah cheering me on. The occasional D Clark message. Well, hello there, Oscar. Listening while I drive to the far side of Wisconsin. What are you doing? Why are you driving way over there? Or are you driving? What do you mean the far side of Wisconsin? Why are you going over there? I would only PvP if you had one hand. Work? Ugh. How fun. That's all highway and interstate, though. I would only PvP if PvP that if he had no hands. Just no hands at all. Be like a chicken. Moving around with the keyboard. Pecking at it. Nah, I'm even impressed with how I did in that PvP fight. It's like, man, I'm winning 2v1s. Oh, my feet. Now I see. Oh yeah, have a safe drive. I hope you're almost there if it's for work. Where are you going? Like Green Bay area? I'm assuming. Lurk, thank you for the lurk, Oscar. No worries. Have a safe drive. And Triple H. Hello there. Welcome on in. Who did that? D. Clark. Thanks for the bits. But Triple H. Hello there. Welcome on in. Minxie. How are you as well? Let's get a shout out for you. What were you up to today? What mod pack were we playing this time? Or maybe you weren't. Maybe you were just playing vanilla. Let's get a lovely shout out for you. As always, if you guys haven't followed Triple H yet, you truly are. I don't know why you haven't. Please do. You were playing vanilla? Oh my goodness. Stop. No, you weren't. I don't think you've ever, what? That was sarcasm? Okay, phew. I was about to say, this is a turn of events. Oh, you were laughing at the fact that I would be like, oh, you're vanilla? I wasn't playing that. All the mod 9? There you go. All the mods 9. Teaching a friend how to play Minecraft? With a mod pack? I feel like we don't. Took him to the ancient city. Well, that's a good place to take someone new. Then you know, if you just push them into all the dangerous things that they should be doing, then they'll know not to go into the dangerous situations. I think it's genius. You learn from your mistakes. You learn from your deaths. It's the right thing to do. And Craig, hello there. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Now I have a warden and a quantum catcher. So I can be the queen of the server. Oh goodness. I think the power's gone to Minxie's head. I love it. Just have a warden in your pocket. At least I'm assuming that's what that would be. There used to be like the golden lasso that you can move mobs with. Literally have a pocket warden that I could pull out anytime. That's crazy. I love it. Hubby being rude. Bam! Warden. From what my understanding is never going against Minxie in Pokemon. You don't know what they'll pull out. No triple chocolate muffins in the house. Bam! Whoa. Yep. Bam Warden. She means Bam surf stuff. We're just terraforming more on the mountain for anyone coming on in as well. Making progress. Before it sonic booms you. I can't believe you captured a warden. Where do we want to take this, huh? I got it. Did you guys, I don't think you guys were there for the last of the charity event. I think you said you wouldn't be. We ended up raising 1,600. My community in the end. I think it was like 12,000 between the 30 plus streamers. 12,000 plus. We saw you killing, we saw the killing you did. Did you actually? I was having fun. I was finally, I finally was able to attack people. The end it was amazing. I watched my perspective back, and it was a lot of fun. And all them wolves. That was near the beginning of the fight. I accidentally angered a big pile of wolves, and I burned them all alive with a bucket of lava. And then Kana went back and clipped it for me, and it's in the Discord for anyone that wants to see it. But it was beautiful. I had a plan for the wolves, okay? I didn't expect that many wolves. I knew people would probably bring some, but not that many. So it was a little scary, but I had a plan, and it was lava. Triple H, thank you for the gift sub to Minxie. I really appreciate that. What a lovely person to gift a sub to. Oh, of course you had to catch if the catcher could get him. Pleasantly surprised. I love it. We knew Thad could never die, even with all the dogs and the ender pearls being thrown to run from you. Oh my goodness. Um, why am I blanking? Sea Daddy did amazing. I was impressed. C-dubs. There we go. I don't know why I was thinking dogs. I knew that was wrong. C-dubs. They did amazing. They were good with the ender pearls. They stayed alive. I never did die. I never even popped the totem I was given. I'm proud of that. I thought I would pop the totem. I also thought there was a chance of me dying. Just with like the overall event. I thought someone would end up murdering me somehow from a boogie kill. I thought the pufferfish was hilarious. I don't know if many people caught that. It was Calvin. Calvin dropped a bucket of pufferfish on me. And I was like, is that what I think it was? Is that what's been poisoning me? I was like, no more pufferfish for you, and I shot it with an arrow. And Calvin was like, oh no, not Puffy. I believe is what they said, or something along those lines. They're dangerous, okay? Can you phrase what a lovely person to gift a sub to? What'd I say? Remove the two. Okay. What a lovely person to gift a sub. Only when you walk into pufferfish are they dangerous, Thad? Well, I could have walked into it. No, I don't want to move the two. I'm sorry. I was over here trying to like reading another message as I'm processing what you wanted me to say. Ah, what a lovely person to gift a sub. Thank you, Triple H. But Minxie's a lovely person to gift a sub too. They're dangerous, D. Clark. It could have killed me. Also, not something I would think of doing in a PvP fight. It's a pufferfish. Nothing you can do against it apart from kill the pufferfish, but it's gonna poison you and do a bit of damage at least. But there's like no potion to stop the fire, like fire resistance with a bucket of lava. That's like one of those things I noticed right away. I was like, there's no point in me trying to even do a lava bucket. So I just kind of dropped it and used it as terrain nobody could then go into. It was a wall, essentially. A wall made of lava. It's beautiful. Don't walk into them and they won't kill you. It's easier said than done. They can be easy to overlook sometimes, those pufferfish, right? It was fun. I really enjoyed it. I think my heart rate didn't slow down for quite a while afterwards. Um, it was a lot of fun. I gave it my all. There was a certain point where I was like, yeah, I'm confident that I can probably take it to the end. Well, I was worried for a little bit, mainly because my armor was shattered to pieces with the first half of the fight. Because I was right in the middle. I was in the middle, the bottom middle arena for a long time of it. And I kept getting hit with arrows. It wasn't fun. There's poison arrows. Ugh, annoying. Sneakily hid behind a cobble wall. It was worthwhile. I had to let the alliance break up and start attacking one another, and then so they never knew. Oh, Magic, hello there. Welcome back. How are you doing? How's the new place? I have one in a pond in my world and get hit by it all the time with it since I forget about it. See? Dangerous. Seems a bit more dangerous than my puffer. Oh, what? I have a baby Leviathan in my pond? Are you sure that's a pond? Man, your bow skill and bow was deadly. Yeah. Is ding, ding, ding. I think it was Hannah that actually like quoted it during the fight. And I was like, it was just quotation marks around ding, ding, ding. You missed it, Magic. Last Saturday, you gotta go back and watch the VOD at some point. Just right around the 3-hour mark. We did for the charity event I'd been doing for 5 weeks, there was a big final battle. And you'd be proud and probably not surprised that I was the last one standing. I was proud of my teammates. I was so proud of them. There was so many different times where the three of us were in the middle together. I think each of us whacked each other at least once. It's good. It's good bonding. It was sudden leave on the last stream. Oh, you're all right. All those pings from the hits was glorious music to our ears. It was to mine too. I can't believe it broke. It was a full bow, a full health bow, and it broke. I'm living with my grandparents because they have been moving out and a bit sick, so stressful times. Dad got close to dying, so proud. No, not really. I think I was down to four. I lost 4 hearts at one point. One or two different times had probably four hearts down. You got most of the people that have been around here a while are probably not terribly surprised by the outcome. People that have known me for even just a year are like, oh, well, congrats, Dad. It's expected. After seeing Thad in Wool Wars, I'm not surprised. Hey, but that's when I was really into PvP and really getting into it, Magic. I was really learning it. That was a while ago. I don't play it anymore. Enjoyed my bow in that too. So delayed in Australia. You're all right. Really delayed from Australia. The stream really get delayed, or not terribly surprised, I guess. You and the rest of them in the arena scream, "Kill Thad, not us." Let's all go get Thad. It was fun. Yeah. Yeah, it was. I don't like rubbing it in. I don't at all, but there was a handful of different times where someone would approach me in the battle and then they would go running. Or even two people would try and attack me and they'd both go running, or I'd be attacking one person and then someone would start whacking me in the back. And I'm like, what are you doing? It's like whacking a fly off my back. Get back. So I could hear a slight panic when there was a shot. That is still alive. That's still alive, guys. Probably. You do. Worth the watch. If you can, it's like a 30-minute battle. Worth the watch. It was fun. It was last Saturday, if anyone's looking for it. Right around the 3 hour mark, or a little bit before, probably. I don't like rubbing it in. I don't like gloating. Or I try not to. But I'm impressed with myself. The one guy that went, screw this, I'm gonna build a house in here. Y'all have fun. Okay. Can I find their name? It was Calvin that did that, but I don't know their exact username. Calvin is a beautiful builder. If you guys don't know them. We've rated them before. They've rated us, I'm pretty sure. But Calvin strictly does like creative building usually. And they use the Axiom mod that we were messing around with. I believe that's them. You could also just go it's Calvin. They do a lot of amazing builds. Actually amazing. They compliment. If I don't know if it picked up too well. I turned a lot of my sounds down for that fight because it was so loud in the beginning. But there was a point where Calvin whacked me a few times. They're like, I don't want to fight you. I like your builds. I was like, I don't want to fight you either. I love you. Your builds are great too. But they ended up building a house in the arena. It just showed up. It was beautiful. Still, I gotta make a base. But they're the amazing builder, truthfully. For a short time and all that chaos, that house turned out lovely. It did. You love it, don't lie. It's impressive, so own it. I know, but we don't want to gloat. I think the most impressive part out of all of that is what you guys were able to accomplish. The $1,600 just from this community alone. That number right up there. That's the most amazing part. I don't think it's wrong to talk about how well you did. There were 30 people in there and you made it 29, I think. One person died right before. But yeah, 30 people in the arena. Each one of them amazing, amazing people. I'm glad I was able to actually verbally thank one of the people that the main spokesperson for all the admin team. They were sitting in a VC and I joined them and I was like, you did amazing. They truly did. Putting it all together. Also thanks Melly, who had invited me. I don't know if I was like suggested by anyone, or if it was just Melly. Cause I didn't know most. I knew like 4 people before going into it. It was Melly and my 2 teammates, and even then I didn't know my teammates all that well. Now we've met a lot of people afterwards. It is impressive how much we raised. Last Thad standing. Was it poor Calvin that pulled into the middle of the ocean by it was. I think they did it twice. Because I was so curious how Calvin died. So I went back and watched their perspective as well. I was just like, where did they die and how did it happen? And they pulled twice out of the arena into the ocean. The first time I noticed and I shouted it out because I was like, that pearl just went flying out. Someone's gonna have to teleport them in, and I think one of the admins or handlers asked who teleported out. I was like, I think it's Calvin, and they typed in chat like, "Help me, I messed up." And they pearled out a second time, accidentally, and they accepted their fate to the ocean. I think they had ran out of totems and they were done. They're like, I did good. It came 4th? Yeah, 4th. For someone that I'm pretty sure really only builds in creative. I know it's really cool. It was a fun event. I think for the people that did catch the streams, you probably could tell I was having a lot of enjoyment hanging out with Dr. J and Luminessa, my 2 teammates. Here more people, Magic. So, those were my 2 teammates I had. And it was it wouldn't have been the same if I had different teammates. That's for sure. I knew both of them a little bit before going into it. Luminessa especially. We've have hung out in their stream a handful of times in that. Dr. J is part of my Twitch team. We hadn't had too many interactions overall, but we knew of each other, so it was amazing getting to know them both a lot more. I didn't say it too much, but there was like you probably picked up on it if you were paying attention to the streams, but there was like an hour of grind time before and after streams that couldn't be streamed. So there was like a good 2 hours almost every week where I was just hanging out with Luminescent and Dr. J off stream and just chatting. It came back after a phone call and heard you reference $1,600 and wondered why you're talking about my Gen Con purchases. No, it wasn't your Gen Con purchases. That's how much this amazing community, you guys, the Thoughts, were able to raise for the charity event. Over 5 weeks and 15 hours streamed. I'm beyond happy with that number. With your Gen Con purchases. Does that include housing and badge cost? Or is that just spent on the actual board games? Well done. So well done to everyone. I refuse to answer that. That's the right answer. That's the right thing to say to that. Honestly, I don't even know how much me and Hannah have spent. Maybe combined over all the years. It might add up to that. Probably not even. Most of that was probably the core set from last year. And then, just like that, after 5 weeks of doing the charity event, we have the Mountainathon. Less than 2 weeks away. Less than 2 weeks away. 11 days. On the 15th. Mark the calendars. Cancel all plans. You're booked from morning to sundown. At least I am. And we'll see who shows up. So at some point, over the last few months, I became the person that had so many things going on in their community. I don't know when it happened. Game nights, we had a charity event, we got the Mountainathon. I can't wait for the first half of this year to be done and over with. Give me the summertime and not as many plans. God, I even have things planned in the summer already, if you guys can believe it or not. That I have so much to update you on. Oh, I'm sure. Summer for me? Well, you're in upside down land. Back in my day, Thad wasn't a streamer when he streamed. I'm not a streamer. Don't you dare say it. Sorry, Magic. Hello there, Alfie. How are you doing? I'm still not a streamer. Get those words away from me. Song always reminds me of one of the ones from Raft. Just the beginning part. For all I know, it is from Raft. Nope. I want to call tomorrow. I have a busy day tomorrow. I'm not. I'm not very. I don't have a lot of free time. My free time is spent streaming. I'll send you a message. Oh, do you want to get out? Did Hannah close the door on you, Cinnamon? I'm playing Overwatch 2. Shush. Honestly, I haven't played much of that either. It's been hectic. It's been a hectic start of the year. And I didn't plan for it to be. You know what they call someone who spends their free time streaming? Shush. Streamer. At this point, the streaming hours aren't even my free time being spent. I mean, it technically is. I've definitely gotten comfortable if I ever need to cancel a stream, which I try not to. I really don't. I know we've had canceled one or two here recently. It was really warm last week Thursday. You don't understand. 50 degrees and it was sunny. It was shorts weather at that point. I try not to cancel them, but I've definitely gotten much more comfortable if I need to just do a shorter stream. It's funny, I don't even mean for some streams to be shorter ones. I'll go into it with the headspace of like, all right, I want to go for like 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, that doesn't happen. Need to go touch some brown grass. Yeah. Oscar, oh my goodness, you would be so proud of me and Hannah. We got another bookshelf for board games. 2 weekends ago, whenever the picture of the Rivendell Lego set showed up in general chat. In my general Discord. Oh, we got that too. I don't see you responding to that anywhere in my Discord. We got the Rivendell Lego set. We had to. It was my second time seeing it, and when I walked away from it the first time, I didn't expect to see it again. You know why? You can't walk past this thing twice. But we also got a bookshelf for more board games, and it's nice. Now we have loads of space. So this coming Gen Con, me and Hannah don't have to think about where we're gonna store the board games we're getting. Because honestly, all of our spare space was already being used up. We didn't have a lot of space, a lot of space for storing stuff. Also very jealous. It's a gorgeous set. It is. Oh, Lana, you listening? You around? I know you said it when we were hanging out last that you'd be okay hosting at your place. But I think it'd be really fun to, the four of us meet up at some point. Lana's kind of the middle point. Play some board games for a weekend day. Into the evening. I love scheduling things on stream. I'm so sorry for anyone that listens to this. It's hard to get all the people in the same room, okay? Lana and I were talking about that. Were you? Because Lana's like a good middle point, and if she's okay hosting, it'd be like a nice, comfortable place to just play board games. On your stream? Okay. It's not Gorgor. You like to cause confusion, don't you, Gorgor? Also, how are you doing? Where are we going? First, you gotta get a plane ticket to America, Alfie. And then you're welcome to join. You guys are terrible. I swear. Gorgor and Alfie have similar vibes. Just they're just a little bit different. But you too. You can love chaos. When we raided Oz, I mentioned it. Did you actually? Oh my goodness. I had to raid and run. And then I was sad. By the time I get back to my desk, Oscar had raided out. I was like, where's Oscar?
Happy birthday, Thad.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for that. That's weird. So anyway, since you guys were talking about it, what were your guys' ideas? Lana was like, I don't have to drive anywhere? I'm sold, Dad. I'll pick Alfie, pick up Alfie at the American airport.
Happy birthday to someone who grew from a wee lad into a wee Thad.
It's not my birthday. Why did you throw 100 bits at me? There's too many bits, Gorgor. Thank you for the bits. Why? You're throwing them away. Into a wee Thad? That's really funny. It's not. I will ban the words happy birthday. I'm so aggressive. I'm sorry, guys. Stop.
Here is a wee bitty.
A wee bitty? Why, thank you. One bar slash. I know, I heard it closed, but I don't mind hosting if y'all mind cat smell. It's a small apartment. We only need a table. Happy Thursday, Thad. Thank you. Stop. Y'all are too much. It's not even my birthday. It's for the best. You know, when my birthday does roll around, I won't stop you from saying happy birthday, but I don't expect it either. All I want is fun conversations on that day, just like last year. I really enjoyed it. It was my first ever morning stream I did last year. Thanks for the bits, Clark. It was the first ever morning stream I did, and it was a blast. We organized shulker boxes. That's all we did. The chicken says happy birthday in chicken language. Aw, so nice. Anywho, all we did was organize shulkers, and we had nice, relaxing morning conversations with those around. It was during the weekday. I didn't expect anyone to pop in, and there was a lot.
Happy Tuesday.
Well, happy Tuesday to you too. So I didn't realize you were one of the... You had a founder badge, Oscar. Well done. Those emotes are amazing. How do you have chicken emotes? The streamer is fully chicken related. Their name doesn't even have chicken in it. Why are they chicken related? Love it. The celebration of your birth. I didn't do much for that. It's pain. Anywho, keep placing down stone. Good job being bored. That why thank you. See, that's what I expect on my birthday. Way to just be there. I know, I showed up. Who would have thought? That's silly. It was Ollie's birthday, for those that know them or him. Little guy, another year old. I saw him. Me and Hannah, I don't want to rub it in, but I'm totally rubbing it in because it was beyond cute. Me and Hannah both got personal video message thank yous. For saying happy birthday to him in the morning, and it was so cute. He was really getting into the thank you, Thad. He said it like 3 times. I don't know why, you must have enjoyed saying it. No, it was cute. I got sent a picture of him holding the duck I got him. You sent him a gift? That's amazing. Kids are so cute. Some of them. Oh, back at Gen Con, okay. I was about to say. That takes some work and planning. Kids are so cool, then they grow up. Hey, people go through phases. Sometimes you get cute again. I mean, take Declar, for example. Take that how you please. Eternally cute. Where are we taking me? Nowhere. Don't mind the conversation. Aw, shucks. If I really wanted to be slimy with that and you asked where are we taking me? Out to eat. You want to go on a date? I couldn't go through with it. That's what popped in my mind when you asked that. Uh, Nobody tell Hannah about this. Hitting her up right now. She'd probably appreciate the message. I know Hannah's, Hannah never found a good enough excuse to stay home. I know she had a long day, so I feel bad. Can't even get a fake date. Hey, we can do stuff on Friday, D. Clark. We can go out sailing on the open ocean. Endless ocean, in fact. You can grill up some fish. It'll be a fun time. What happens on the internet stays on the internet. That's right. Don't worry, Lana won't be there, so you don't have to worry about her trying to put vegetables on your grills. Plan on going onto an island again? At least a bit, maybe. I do expect Lana to show up 2 hours late, though. And just, like, slowly go insane and start making a huge farm. No wasting wood on the veggies. Ah, that's right. Are you thieving on? No, we're playing Raft, not Sea of Thieves. Although yeah, I didn't even think about that you can cook on that one too. Sea of Thieves is a lot of fun. I wish it was easier to play for shorter amount of time. Because if you play Sea of Thieves, I feel like to get like a good amount out of it, you need to play it for like a good handful of hours. There's a lot of downtime when you're sailing from island to island. And I'll cook you some. I'll cook some for you anytime. Don't say that. Don't be sorry. Don't let the plants near that. It's weird. That stuff comes out of the ground. How about Sea of Thieves on last Steam sale? Did you? Oh! I'd be happy playing. It's a fun game. They're always adding things to it. The developers are still adding stuff to it. I think they do like a big update every I don't know how many months, but I think they do bigger updates usually. You almost made me look up Dress of Thieves, Oscar. I thought Oscar, when I first read the start of that sentence, I thought Oscar was like so proud of himself. He's like, yeah, I bought a dress on Sea of Thieves, like in game, like a cosmetic dress. I was like, huh, this is interesting. It's an expensive game, and it's probably worth the normal price of it. But at the same time as it isn't, because it's really only fun when you're playing with people. When you're playing with friends. It's a good one to get on a sale if you know other people are interested. Yeah, we're always making good progress here. I love it. Lena, hello there. How are you doing this week? It's good seeing you. Hope all is well. Hope you're feeling back to 100%. Today was not a disaster. Phew. There's a very big keyword in there. That's great to hear. I'm glad. Yesterday was a disaster. I had such a great day. Was a disaster? Dang. Well, 1 out of 2. Let's see how the rest of the week goes. Made a paper ukulele to accommodate for for a child. It was just bad. Ooh. Yeah. I could see how that could be bad. Huh. I haven't seen that person go live in a long time. Sorry. I had a Twitch notification. I hadn't seen that name pop up in a long time. The teacher agreed with me. He has to show me he can follow the rules before I give him a real ukulele. Okay, well, that's fair. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. I feel like that should just be like a generic thing when it comes to musical instruments that you have to show an understanding when you use them, that you're not gonna be reckless. I went to a tea party today. I don't know if I've ever heard someone actually go to a tea party. You just got home? I hope it was fun. The fact I made him a paper ukulele was me accommodating for him because of his diagnosis. Not just take it away. That was yummy. I don't like tea. You said it was yummy though. You don't like tea. That's fair, I guess. I'll go to one every once in a blue moon. Every once in a blue. Do you actually, Bill? That's cool. Also, good seeing you there, Bill. I hope you're doing well as always. You had me wondering there for a little while, Bill. I hadn't seen you in a few months, but you've been popping up again. It's nice seeing you. That's all. Every once in a while, if someone takes a long enough hiatus from saying something in my chat, I start to wonder. Be like, I wonder if they're ever coming back. Hope they're well. Those sorts of things. Hope nothing bad. At the moment, I'm wondering about not Alex. Haven't seen them in a while. I know they're busy with stuff though. Same with Tommy. They were around for a little bit and then they got busy. Then there's other people that I don't even remember their name. I just remember things about them. Like, I wonder what happened to that person. They're just gone. Maybe one day they'll pop back in when they need to. It pops up now and then, just like a shelf. That's fair. That's pretty accurate. I hate lavender tea, but I hate lavender period. How it smells. Really? That's fair. I would go to one if I like tea. It was French themed and the food was amazing. Aw, that does sound nice. All I remember is Hi and Doreen don't starve together twice. Oh, shush. Don't starve together is fun. I'll be here at minimum lurk until this small project is done. I'll take the lurk. I appreciate all the lurks. No, no doing that. Don't ever delete it. There's no reason to. At least don't delete the account. Thought about it too. I took a step back from modding. No longer mod for Tabs' chat. Tabs or Oscar. Modding's always one of those things where I never want to put someone in the position where they feel like they have to be around. Is in case they ever do feel like they don't, if they ever feel like they need a break, they don't feel tied down. Deleted it once before, but I have this one friend that makes me want to stay. Once he goes, I'm gone too. Well, hopefully that one never goes. We enjoy having you around, Magic. At least I do. Just deleted all my Twitch subs. Saving money there. I'll take my break. I do need to stand up. I meant to take my last one and I didn't. No. I appreciate everyone that's around. And I always understand when someone needs a break. It's probably for the best. If they need it. But anywho, moving on. I'm gonna take a quick break here. This is a good time for anyone else to take a break as well. You know, stand up. Grab a drink of water if you haven't recently. It's a good time to do so. Good excuse to do so. Maybe grab something to eat if you're feeling hungry. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Quick break, just to stand up and all that. Got a job, so now I can actually get my own subs and whatnot. Oh my goodness, congrats. I hope you're enjoying it. Welcome back. Thank you there, Gorgo. I really appreciate it. Scratch this one half. There's no ads, relies on community support to keep it ad-free and running. It's amazing and perfectly okay if you don't want to pay for a subscription. Oh, I love that. It's always cool seeing things like that. I always there's so many when I hear about things like that, I think about all of the different people that make Minecraft mods because we just download them for free. So they're amazing. Welcome back. Thank you there, Magic. I appreciate it. Finally getting out there. There you go. It's always fun. Getting out there. I guess I recently was doing more of that, getting out there, exploring, meeting new people with doing the Extra Life charity event. It was basically 30 plus new people. It was a lot of fun. Sorry to make the conversation right back to it. Planning for an internship in Japan next year. In Japan? My goodness, you're just going everywhere. I hope you get that too, then. Oh, but, so much can happen in a year. Oh, goodness. Look at what's already happened all in this year. It's only February. I like meeting new people, and I like talking. Yeah, I think I've definitely, found, I enjoy meeting new people as well. I guess I like talking. I do it for a few hours, multiple times a week at least, without technically talking to anyone else. I talk with you guys via text. I guess I enjoy talking. I also enjoy peace and quiet. That's probably why streams are much more my streams are more relaxing. Plan on doing Union Japan. The third year. I'm plan on doing. Oh, I'm honestly, I read that sentence multiple times and I couldn't figure out where the heck the mistake was. I was like, you did it right. What do you mean you're correcting it? Look at you, traveling all about. Or at least plan to. It's exciting. I like my brain lagged. Hey, it happens. It's okay. So many things lined up and being organized. The app helps so much. It's good to write things down. Once you start having so many things going on, it's tough to balance everything. So it's good to write them down. I know some people do it just to not be as stressed. Some people just do it to remember. Mine is usually just for reminders. Even with the reminders, I'll forget about them. I think that one friend I might transfer to a different texting app, though. Rid of Discord, but then Discord is good for gaming. Well, Discord's good because that's where that's for where all the thought stuff is. I've always liked Discord since I first made an account with them. I've been on Discord for a while too. Good platform. Not involved in thought stuff as much as I thought I would be. Oh, that's okay. Most of the people aren't. You don't have to be involved to be a part of with my community. I'm happy seeing people even if they only show up once or twice a few months. Even just once a few months. It's good to catch up with people. I haven't seen Dog in a little bit. It's probably been a month and a half or so since I last saw him. I did see Guff recently. Saw him last Saturday. They must have been busy while listening, though. I was trying to ask to see how they were doing, but they were probably just more lurking and listening. I'm more the talking to the person type of person. Ah, that's fair. End up spamming chat like this when people aren't chatting much. Oh, I don't mind. I know there's people listening to me. It's usually. And even if there wasn't, I'm still here just placing blocks. Find it more sad to keep things like that close by. What? I forget the context of that message. What do you mean? Man, we've met so many people over the years. Wouldn't even be able to count them all. I know the file error count isn't the correct amount. Keeping old memories close and that sense of nostalgia is bittersweet. Kind of sad, but then being sentimental type of person, I can't get rid of it. Oh, nah. It is a funny thing with all of that, and making memories and nostalgia and all that. You never know it when you're in the moment that you're gonna look back on it and be so fond of it. Yeah, that's one of the things that I might enjoy most with streaming is that one of these days, I probably already have, one of these days, one of these years, we're gonna look back on these memories of just placing down stone and the conversations had. I don't know it at the moment, but I probably will. Goodness sake, I got t-shirts and made for this thing. Of course we're gonna look back on it. That was one of those things that I know, we already talked about it so much. But one of those things with the charity event, I knew it. I knew it when I said yes to joining it, that is going to be one of those things that will be talked about for a while and brought up many times. And I purposely made I upload all my Twitch streams to YouTube, all the VODs. I've been doing that for years now. So uploading the charity event ones, I knew going into it that I was like, that's gonna be something we're gonna look back on. So I purposely made a playlist just for it, just the Extra Life one. Because probably 90% of my streams are just me and my solo world. That was one of those ones that will stand out at some point. So, year down the road, maybe not even that much time. It's gonna be easy to find it. It's super cute. It is. It's silly, and I know I'll appreciate it. Nah, you're not. I won't. No separating. Preferably, I would never want anyone to completely leave this community behind. That'd be my preference. But sometimes it'll happen accidentally. Happy from you. Thanks. I'm just happy with everything that's happened since that first go live. Maybe not everything. But some of the outcomes, some of the journeys. Who knew a mountain? Such a build. So many memories about it. I'm sorry for anyone lurking and listening. Not the crazy happiest conversation, but an interesting one. We get into this every once in a while. I'll get into conversations like this. Well, that's life for you. I wondered.
Toss a bit to your Twitcher, O Valley of Plenty.
Thank you there, Triple H, for the bit. You know what? If any of y'all do ever eventually leave and listen to their last stream of this stream, y'all best promise me this. It is your last one. You best enjoy every moment out away from it. Or at least almost all of them. That's all I'd hope for anyone that stumbles into this one, in this stream. If you're not here, you best be making better, amazing memories. On different news, I got a rug. I got a rug last week for the office. Mainly because my chair was wearing down the carpet. But I really like it. It's really soft. It was a silly thing that I was excited about. Then again, I was excited about getting a filing cabinet a while back now. I'm just a silly person. I wasn't kidding. Y'all best make that promise to me. If you're not here, you're making amazing memories. You know, I'd always visit Thad for old time's sake. Some of you guys make my day when you pop up and say hi to me and I haven't seen you in a while. Just getting a snack. What promise are we making? If you're not hanging out here, you can take a hiatus from stream or never join again. You best be making good and amazing memories, that's all. If I ever leave, it's because death has taken me kicking and screaming mountain rage. Appreciate that. It's time to take your meds, Grandpa D. Clark. You're delusional then, Anna. You know it's just a mountain. It is a mountain. D. Clark's not delusional. I just didn't take them. That's funny. Good, D. Clark. Who wants pudding? I don't actually like pudding that much. You got any Jello? I want Jello. Having some Ritz crackers. You'll eat the pudding and you'll enjoy it. When did Lana get so threatening? Used to be so nice. You might you might just turn this into a mountain yet. That's right, Oscar. Oscar's on the right side. Or soon to be on the right side of history. Sugar-free vanilla. Butterscotch kind of sounds good. You got any butterscotch? Sugar-free? It's like you're trying to make our life miserable. That's just mean, Lana. Better watch your blood sugars. Don't tell me what to do. Thing in my arm yells when it gets crazy. It took me a little bit to understand that one. It's probably for the best that it yells at you. It kind of sounds life-saving. What do I know? Magic, I don't know if you're listening still. I wanted to give you a huge congrats on moving on into the next step of your life. I know you worked hard. There's a sugar monitor that's linked to my phone. When my sugar gets too high or low or too low, my phone screams at me. I love those things so much. I hate poking people. Still said people, but it's it's better than sticking my fingers multiple times a day. No, I bet. D. Clark's over here. Man, I feel like there's alarms going off in my head. Oh my goodness, it's my phone. They aren't cheap though. $75 a month for two of them. It isn't cheap. That's one expensive Twitch sub. Good night there, Alfie. I appreciate you hanging out. And Triple H. Good. I'm so proud of all my UK friends heading off to bed. Good night, Alfie, and then good night, Triple H and Minxie. I hope you all have a good, get some good sleep. Enjoy your Pebble placing. I will. And thank you for the raid again, as always, Triple H. Here, before you head out, guys, truthfully, if you haven't followed Triple H, please do. I don't think I've been able to repay the thank you with a raid back to them. So please do follow them. Mean the world. It's 1:30 a.m. Off to bed. Night, have fun, cause chaos. I always do. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I don't know how you guys stay awake for so long. If I was listening to this stream, I would have passed out hours ago. I haven't even been streaming that long. What are we doing today, by the way? Have we been making good progress? Oh, we have. We've been making great progress. Hope people are enjoying stream as well. I feel like the stream vibes are always a little bit different from each one. I guess maybe that's one of the reasons you guys keep coming back. It's not always the same thing. Somewhat. But I hope you guys have been enjoying it. Should go place some shroom lights down there. Looks like it's a little dark. Trash taking out time. Lana said, Anywho, appreciate you asking if I've been enjoying stream. I'm gonna take out the garbage. Look at this. Look at this mess. If anyone ever wondered how how I got my bow skills, it was from playing the game. I've just been playing that long. I use the bow all the time, shooting mobs. I always enjoy the streams. I'm glad, D. Clark. I know you do. You keep coming back for some weird reason. D. Clark just keeps coming back in the hopes that I'll work on the pillars. Each day I don't. He's like, oh. It's just, there's a sadness. Mandatory spring cleaning day. It's not spring. It was freezing out today, Lana. Last week, if you said this, I could understand. I blame my keyboard. Habits Thad. That's fair. Oh, well, this is a good habit to have. Hanging out with me. I would think. It's spring. It is far from spring. It's 5 degrees out today. 5. With wind. Compared to my old habits, this is great. I'm glad. In Alaska, this weather would be spring. Yeah? When were you last in Alaska? Were you saying, oh, it's so cold, I have to throw on like 3 layers, 2 pairs of gloves, and 7 hats? I may have started. The 3 layers was real. The rest of it may have been a little drastic, but did the groundhog see his shadow? I'm pretty sure the groundhog saw the shadow. 1987, I was last in Alaska. You narrowed that down pretty fast. I wear 11 hats every day. At the same time, or just like a different hat throughout the hours? Typing again, Lana. Typing. I'm gonna stop typing now. Words aren't wording. It's totally the words. But yeah, Groundhog saw the shadow. 6 more weeks of winter. I don't know why I know that. I actually looked it up. I'm gonna go take out the trash like a good adult. That's good. It's raining again. A novel idea. I moved my laptop to my lap. I now will slightly better. See, only slightly better. Still miss the word typing. But no misspellings, Oscar. Just missing words. Well, that one you can blame on your brain. Or your fingers. Maybe you just didn't type fast enough for your brain. You knew what you wanted to say. Or type. Your fingers couldn't keep up. You know, I might misspeak a lot. But you guys make just as many typing errors. Old fingers cause issues. Oh, shush. They're not that old. They're fine. They work. Where D. Clark is like, yeah, no, they've been broken like 5 times. They've been well used. Then that would be fair. Only one broken finger, I think. That's nice, I guess. Only one. I don't think I would very much enjoy having a broken finger. I use a keyboard a lot. You go into just chatting streams for a little while. I don't know that it was broken, just hurt a lot and took a while to stop. You didn't. I'm glad it stopped hurting. Beastly Crawdad, hello there. Appreciate you popping in. Hope you have a good stream. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a good day there, Beastly Crawdad. Actually, getting closer to the end of stream here. Slowly. Yet quickly at the same time. I feel like today's gone by pretty fast. Not as fast as that one stream where we were learning the Axiom mod and having a lot of fun in the creative world. That stream went by in a breeze. Oh. I hadn't had a stream like that in a while. I think I went into it. I had a lot of energy that day. I wasn't as tired as I usually am. That and when I'm excited and have an idea for a new build, there's pure energy right there. Pure energy indeed. Figured you would have mastered Axiom by now. Oh my goodness, far from. I still have only really used it that one day, D. Clark. But I've definitely, I think at some point World Edit might get retired, which is saying something. I've used World Edit for a long time now. I really like World Edit. Done a lot of builds with it, but man, Axiom can do some stuff really fast. And the moment I still just have both of them. Why not, right? But no, far from mastered. That Axiom, Lana said it. It's like built like an art program. I've not really ever used any art programs, truthfully. I don't know graphic art too well. Wanted to learn CAD years ago, but didn't take time to do it. Probably would have been fun. I know there was one point where I knew how to do some 3D modeling, very simple stuff. I didn't enjoy it. Wasn't something I enjoyed, but I learned things from it. I don't know. There's a lot of things like that where it's like, I've just done a little bit, learned the basics, and was like, I don't know. Not something I was really loving. Although it helped me a lot because it was funny. I had learned like some of the basics and all that, and then like how to read like a printed schematic of it as well. And then not long after, I was working at a place where I needed to actually read similar schematic stuff. Wasn't even planned. I'm sure you could learn it now, D. Clark. Less of an interest now. That's fair. Like cool in theory, and then no longer interested. Here's my 3D modeling stuff. Do it in Minecraft. I got one for you, D. Clark, if you want to learn something. You should learn redstone. You'd have a joy. My mom just texted me skibdi. I'm sobbing. What? No, maybe. I think you'd end up liking it. There's an initial intro. I don't know what you're on about, by the way, Alana. Oh, it's that word. It's skibdi. I know that one. I don't know it. I don't understand it though still. Dad can't say that word. What do you mean? You're my mom. What? So, initial interest when I was getting out of the Navy, realizing that I had no real skill that would help me in the real world. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, it seems like you found things you like now, I hope. D. Clark. I'm your mom. What? Lana, what? What? I'm so confused. We've already had we've gone over this. And I don't understand it. You have the same vibe as my mom right now? I'll take that as a compliment. It was just my mother's birthday 2 days ago. Sounds like she had a good time. Had a good day anyway. I get her flowers, no. Mainly because I don't live anywhere near her. And it's cold out. I'll get her flowers when it's warm. Birthday dad's mom. Hey, she made it in the charity donation book. She donated after the event was over. It's like, you can donate at any time. Okay. Donates at the end. I'm like, what? Why? What? She was cute. I was like, yeah, if you're gonna donate, you should do one of the incentive things. And I was like, I know you might not understand it, but just click that one. It'll make me have to do things. Well, what does it make you do? It'll make me have to murder someone if I get chosen. So I had called her for her birthday, And she was like, "Oh, did my donation thing work?" I was like, "No, the event was over, but it went through. You donated." But I didn't have to do the thing. But don't worry, I still was chosen as a boogie that day anyway. Mom sounds adorable. She's fun. She did it correct though. She just did it late. Uh, no, she's a lovely woman. Oh, I felt bad. I had called her, and it sounded like she was hanging out with her husband. I was like, oh, if you need to go, we don't have to keep talking. We ended up talking like for 40 minutes. I was like, don't you want to spend your time with the person that's in person? Nah, it's okay. He's amazing as well. Oh, I think one of the best things that came out of that conversation, though, when I called her, she's like, "You should call more often, like on a weekly basis, or or every other day." I'm like, "I'm not doing that." And I was like, "Do you call your mom that often?" She's like, "No." I was like, I asked Anna, "Do you call your mom that often?" And I was like, "I never call my mom." I'm like, "See?" She hears from me enough. At least 2 times a week, sometimes more. Some people do. I don't have enough to talk about if I called 2 times a week. It's more like an every other week. Or we have a text chat between my mother and my brother, uh, the three of us, and we'll send photos back and forth to one another. I was a mama's boy. Well, who isn't? Sometimes it's just nice to gossip like old buddies with your mom. That's about how it goes. Her firstborn, so I was special. Aww. Little brother. Really? I mean, I'll believe you. But no, there's a little text chat thingy between the three of us that that's that's where communication happens as well. Aren't all little brothers like my younger brothers? I don't see any of them too often, to be fair, but I like them. And over 110%, an overachiever in that area. Wow, that's fair. I wish I got to see them more often, my brothers. Gosh, the one of them I never even was able to make it for either Thanksgiving or Christmas this year. Christmas was actually, I think both of them were understandable, knowing the context behind it all. But, still sad. Got to see the rest, the other 4. Hello there, Charlie. How are you doing? Hope all is well. 6 years younger, so the age gap plays a big part in it. 6 years isn't that much. Well, that's fair. That's it's a large enough age gap when you're kids where it's like weird to hang out with the younger brother and be like, no, that's weird. I rather do this other cool stuff. I don't want to. I don't know. Dad, you need to make the cookies channel point reward colored red to keep the red checkerboard. I know. It's at the moment it doesn't look too bad, but yeah. Oh wait, no, never mind. It was because it was all new ones. Yeah, I do. It was a. I really should just make them all one color. It's making me mad for months. Okay, I'll change it right now. If I don't do it now, it's not. I'll forget about it. Channel points, edit. Nope, not that. That thing. Let's see. How do I get this color red? We copy the hex code. And it's the cookies one. It didn't work. Why didn't that work? Wait, what? It's blue? Purple? What the? I don't understand. What? Why is that color wrong? I'm so confused. Um, I got it. I got it. What the heck did I just go through? Here we go. I'm almost there. Oh, it might be a different color. It might be a tinge brighter or darker. It looks right. Don't look at it too closely. I was out of the house before he was a teenager, so we didn't know each other. Yeah, there's a lot of bonding time there that you missed out on. Why? I gotta go grab them at the moment. These are all the ones in the shulker box I have to eat. I mean, I never actually use channel point rewards. I just look at them. I know I don't have a lot, and I think that's okay. It makes it simple for if anyone looks at it and be like, oh, well, that sums it up. Talking about cookies. Okay. I'm gonna call it here for stream. Didn't you used to have a lot more? Then got rid of some, then that's why the checkerboard messed up. I didn't have a lot more, but I did have a few more. And I got so annoyed with them because they'd get redeemed, and I do a lot of these replay recordings, and it would make me have to go and do a replay recording of what was redeemed, and it was like only 10 minutes, and it wasn't worth my time, so to say. So it was just annoying me a lot. So I said, screw it, I'm getting rid of it. We kept the cookie one because that's not really time consuming. That's just I can do it periodically since it's food. But we had a few that were just it would make me completely change what I was doing, and I do what I do because I'm enjoying it. I don't even remember what they were, to be honest. It may have been before you were here. Been around in the community, but you've been around for a while, Charlie. So I don't know. There was when we were working on this front gradient, I hated working on it because it's annoying. Nowadays, it's silly looking back on it because I'm probably going to tear it all off or cover over it. But I didn't like working on it, and there was a redeem to make me go work on it. There was a redeem to make me go place down stone on the mountain, and it was annoying because it kept making me change from what I was doing on stream. So I removed them. That if they were gone before I was here, then how did I know they existed? I don't know, guessing. You got some cookies to eat, Mr. Thad. I got a lot of cookies to eat. You remember the mountain one? Yeah, that one had been around for a little while. That one had changed a lot. But anywho, I don't know. Let's go find someone to raid. Let's go raid Melly. Melly was one that actually sent me the invite to join the Extra Life charity event, the Last Life for Extra Life charity event. They are a lovely streamer. We've raided them before, but they are an absolutely amazing and lovely streamer and worth the follow, worth the watch. They are on the One Shot server at the moment. I could be wrong, but that's what their title says. I don't really know anything about One Shot. I'll be 100% honest with you. I just know a lot of streamers are on it at the moment. That's all I know. But anywho, do grab the raid message. Please, please grab the raid message. It means the world to me. Grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. I don't mind one bit. I just really appreciate when people do grab the raid message. Truly does mean the world to me. Plus, we're raiding Melly, so all the reason to join on in with the raid. It's a simple thing. You grab it, paste it in the next chat, and then you could raid and run. Or you stick around. Give a follow. But anywho, I'll be live again this coming Thursday. 5 p.m. Central start time as always. And I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. Got Thought Game Night this Friday. Mountathon in 11 days. Other than that, y'all have a lovely rest.